In the latest UPSC result 2025, top 10 out of top 10 are from various courses of Vajram and Ravi, with All India Rank 1 Anuj Agnihotri and many more. For over a decade, the All India Rank 1 has emerged from this very ecosystem. A journey powered by 50 plus years of legacy. Join the GS Foundation program. Inquire now.
Hi everyone, I am Rajeshwari Suvi and I hail from Madurai district of Tamil Nadu. My optional subject is sociology. The reason why I selected sociology is the optional is while searching for the optionals which I can choose, I referred the syllabus of every optional subject which I was naturally interested. And while going through sociology, one of my mentors then was suggesting that you read the syllabus and then take the previous UPSC questions. Whichever is familiar and interesting you, that would be your optional to go. That was the thing, because I had basically Bachelor of Engineering as my graduation. So I want the humanities, any humanities subject we can take for optional. That was my mindset. Second thing why I chose sociology was I had this overlap of sociology in GS papers also. I also thought it would be more interesting for me to study about the society, because sociology is having the study of both micro and macro perspectives. So that made me interesting and I naturally got into the preparation of sociology. Resources and test series again play a crucial role in our optional. We have to use the resources very promptly, because there are n number of resources available in the market. What I did for my sociology optional is that I had basic reading of sociology before clearing prelims, and once I cleared prelims, I joined the level up crash course for sociology. It was taken by Mr. Nishad sir, and I usually attend the crash course classes, and in that class he would suggest us to write the questions in the class itself, and he would immediately give the answers of those questions. So at that time I will sincerely write the answers for the question for 1 page, 1.5 page, and I will check whether I am on par with the lines that, or I am very much relative to the answer in which he is giving. While attending classes, I was advised that we have to have focus. We have to be focused on conceptual clarity rather than running behind the value addition in sociology. Being a humanities subject, what is expected is that we have to be conceptually clear while describing the answers. So my focus from the day one in sociology is we have to be sticking to the basic conceptual clarity, and we have to address the demand of the question only, not other than that. I will use the 1.5 pages or 2 pages that is available for me in the answer very structurally, to ensure that I am addressing the demand of the question and I am giving a clear answer with continuity in between the answer, not very abstract answers and all. That was my main focus while approaching sociology. As other GS papers and prelims, we have to follow a test series, and for our self-evaluation in sociology also I followed level up test series. The weekly there are tests available by splitting up the syllabus. What I do is I will attend the classes, I will take notes, I will refer Nitin Sangwan, that is the another basic source that everyone follows. I will compare these two and I will have my own micro notes for every topic in the syllabus, and I will revise that micro notes only before the test of that section. In this way I will approach the test. After writing tests, I will be getting my feedback within 5 to 7 days. I will sit on the paper for every question they have written some feedback. A question wise feedback is given, and I will also analyze why this question is given, why this feedback for this question. If I feel very convinced and if I'm okay with it, I will go with the feedback in that question. I will not doing this thing, just seeing the marks and going to next set. I will sit on the paper, I will read every feedback given to me. I will try to inculcate the feedback in my question or this topic. I will add the feedback or important thing in my micro notes also. so that my final revision would be helpful. Coming to mains, optional of everyone is to be focused much because more marks are associated with it. So in the same way, I would spend around half day for my optional every day, and remaining half I would spend for my GS ethics and essay preparation. So we have to understand the importance of optional, test series of optional, and getting feedback. But there must be a balance between it. If we are spending half an hour for optional, we have to ensure that we are spending at least half day for optional. We have to ensure that we are spending at least 2 to 3 hours for other GS and essay papers also. There we have to be very balanced in our approach.